YouTube, it's Michelle on Saturday afternoon. I am in the office making a card or preparing a card order for a girlfriend and thought I'd share a couple of things that I've done this week. I am excited that we're in Mojo back March because February was so dry and I wanted to keep the momentum going. So I found a website, and I'm not sure if this was on the new Journal Junkie site or what, but someone put this up. It's 10 things to do to stay fresh, and these are the 10 things. To put aside some time daily, to find a mentor, try layering some images, create a card set from one piece of paper, do some mixing and matching. Number 6 was to get organized, and for me, that probably needs to be number 1 because I still haven't attacked my craft room. Number 7 is to remember there's no mistakes. Number 8 is when a project's done, give it away. I've made so many things, kind of testing out tutorials, etc., and they're sitting bagged up and just sitting there. So giving it away just gives you a sense of accomplishment. To find a challenge in the month of March. And then number 10 was to visit Pinterest. So what I did last week was I found 3 tutorials that I wanted to try out. So the first one, Tamika on Scrap the World, and I think that Tamika is got to be one of the tutorial gurus on the YouTube just when it comes to crafting. She is so precise and love it because every time I've done one of her tutorials, the item comes out right the first time. So this was a dimensional box that she did a tutorial on. She's hosting a swap on her YouTube and blog that is a dimensional 3x3 cards. And you know, if you have a dimensional 3x3, how are you going to give that to the person? So she just showed how to make a dimensional box. Love that, and it's a formula, so it doesn't have to be just 3x3, but she gave you the formula so you can, no matter what your card base size is, you can create a dimensional box. Love that. Thank you, Tamika. And then I was on the YouTube and saw, and this was an old video, and I looked in my history to see where I got this tutorial from. So I will put that down. I'll keep looking and put it in the description box if I can find it. I mean, there's several, but this is one of those tri-fold cards that you mail it like this and the person opens it up. And so what I did was I just made a lot, and all I have to do is just paper them and they're ready to go. I love that. You know, you can get them all decorated and then just leave the center for the sentiment. So there's that. And then another tutorial that I found was for Dawn's Stamping Thoughts. And Dawn showed how to do a flip card. And this is very monochromatic. I just was making it. This is my sample. And so I just stamped all 4. The one that she showed was actually a Halloween card. So I'm sure it was old. But I just, there, made that a little quicker. So I just wanted to make sure, again, this is my sample. I just wanted to make sure I had the construction down. And then I just added the butterflies just so it wouldn't be so boring. So there was that. Another idea was to buy a paper pack. And I am becoming a paperaholic. So I was in Tuesday morning and saw this stack here from DCWV, and I'm thinking it's maybe supposedly marriage because on the page that has your cutouts, there's Home Sweet Home. I don't know why this is still, I'm on my iPad, I'm sorry, it's not very, there we go. Our Little Tale, Happy the State, Delightful, One Beautiful Day. So I think it was probably meant to be a wedding collection, but it has all the colors I love. There are creams and whites and blacks, and they are damask and different patterns. But because I got this, I was just inspired to go on ahead and complete a challenge. So I am doing this as a video response to PoetSpice's Tri-Fold challenge that she is hosting on the YT right now. I'll put her link down. But it's PoetSpice on YouTube. Jamie Lula Tallulah is challenging us to make several items for her challenge, and based upon how many these you make, you get certain entries into the draw that she is going to have. And so I was inspired by the paper line, inspired by some of the YouTube tutorials that I'd done. I want to show you what I came up with. So the first part of the challenge is making her aunt a card. And she said, I'm pretty sure it's L, like the letter for the first letter in the word letter, but I'm not sure. But this is for her auntie. And what I did was I went on ahead and made one of the tri-fold cards. And she, just told that her auntie's been having some health issues, and she just wanted to really encourage her. March is her birthday month, and so I decided to go on ahead and keep it very simple. This just says, simple pleasures are life's greatest treasures. And so when you open it up, here it'll stand like this. And I used the Tim Holtz die, the birdie on the branch. This is the bird that has the bird cage, but I just used the bird on this. And Jamie will be able to, I'm going to include a white pen, so that way Jamie can go on ahead and write her message to her auntie here. And then on the back, she said if you wanted to leave a message for her, you could. And I just said that it was made especially for Auntie by Bruton and signed it. So that's the card for Jamie's aunt. And I made a envelope for it to fit in because it's kind of a funky size. It's 3 by 6. So I used my envelope punch board and created an envelope for there. And then we got the cute little red tie. And so the next on the challenge, we were supposed to make a 5 by 7 envelope. And so I had this beautiful, very vintagey looking music note page that I created. This was a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I, using my envelope punch board, made a 5 by 7 envelope as directed. And just use the music theme. I carried out the music theme. We have a little washi here. I used that Tim Holtz die with the bird and the bird cage. And then here, just one of my favorite quotes or favorite authors, Maya Angelou, just putting, I know why the cage bird sings. So that is the envelope, the front of the envelope. And then Jamie, I think, is going to bind these in a notebook some type of way. So what I did was I closed it, but I closed it with this fabulous Tim Holtz washi tape, which we all know does not hold. So if you want this sucker to stay, you need to put some glue or something underneath it. Otherwise, it will come up. So I just taped it with that washi so that if Jamie wanted to sew it in here, she could, and then she could use some adhesive that will actually stay. And so I went on ahead and I put some design paper on the inside here, and then you're just supposed to have a card for journaling. And so what I did was I carried out the music theme using some washi up in this corner, and then just put some little cutouts of the various covers that I know why a cage bird sing has had over the years. So it's supposed to be for journaling. So again, here we go. Jamie's getting a either black, silver, or gold pen, so that way she can actually write on the black pages. So that's the 5 by 7 envelope there for the challenge. And then last but not least, Jamie wanted I think this is supposed to be a 4 by, I forget the dimensions. I'll put everything down there, but it's a 4 by 7. It's not like a square trifold card. I know everybody now are doing the 6x6s, so she had specifics because of the way that she's going to bind these when she gets them from everyone. So it's also, April is her birthday month, so I just want to do something fun for her to be able to journal. I started out again with that paper stack from DCWV and just used some of the cutouts on the front and a couple of flowers for my stash, and then I just love this eyelashy fluffy trim. I call it fun fibers, but there's that. She, because of was saying that you could have a simple closure, so I just put this here. She can use it or not depending, but it opens like this. And again, using the cage theme, I went on ahead and I've made a pocket here. On front of the pocket has the bird. There's some music washi and a flower covering up the hole for the tie string. And then I just included some of the cutouts from the paper pack here. Then on this page, this flips open here, is this, it says, I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life. I love this stamp, love it so much. I've purchased it twice now. And so I thought that Jamie too, that's one of the things that she does, is she is so creative and just makes everything around her beautiful. So I put that on that. And then when you flip it open, on this side here, there is another pocket here. And I don't know where the journaling cards are, but there are some black journaling cards. Here's one, so you get the idea. Okay, so they're on the desk, but it's just a tuck spot here, and some journaling cards go there for her to journal. And then in the center, using my tutorial, I've made her a cute flip pocket. And these are 2x2 picture places, so she can use some of those small pictures and put some pictures in there. And yes, this does close. Of course, when you do it, it never... There we go. Alrighty. It does work, Jamie. Okay, so there's a waterfall, and then behind the waterfall, I've put a pocket here for just whatever, journaling, etc. So it closes like this, and then on the back, I've just put my information. I always sign my things, so I got by Bruton 3/2016, and then it's got my information there. So there we have it. We've got our tri-fold birthday flip. We've got our 5x7 envelope and note card, and we've got Auntie's birthday card. So there we go, YouTube. I hope you join in. This is a fun way. I was trying not to get involved in the flip book frenzy. Oh my goodness. I tried that with pocket letters, and after about 20, 25 pocket letters, now I've run out of steam. So I already know my limitations. I'm not sure I'll be making a whole bunch of flip books, but this one was fun. Loved the challenge. Jamie, hope you enjoy everything and are having a great day. Hey YouTube, we'll see you later. Bye.